Welcome back, folks, to another episode of MLM from Ruined to Refreshed. PJ here, and in this episode we're going to be doing kind of a cross hybrid refresh. It's kind of paint it pink with a friends or family choice. So this one's going out to my mate Hallie Peckham, and thank you, Hallie, for subscribing. I asked your dad what your favourite colour was, and he told me exactly what I thought it was going to be. So let's see what we're going to do with this one. We'll get it on the bench, get the tools out, and we'll have a look what we can do. And if anybody knows where I can get a Plymouth Fury, the Christine model, or the Adams Family 1933 Packard V12, please drop a comment below. I've got a member of my family who would like to see the Plymouth Fury, the Christine model, refreshed or renewed, and my daughter Lou would like a 1933 Packard V12 from the Adams Family. And I've been looking on eBay and I haven't been able to find any that aren't already done or are in immaculate condition already. So if you've got any information, please leave a comment and I'd appreciate it. So let's crack on and we'll get to the bench. Cheers. So here we go then. Welcome back, folks, to the bench, and we have a Matchbox 1981 4x4 open back truck, Lesney, England. I've already taken one of these and stripped it to pieces to take part in the commuter, the Matchbox Freeman's commuter Make It Interesting vehicle build off that we did with the Beefeaters. But this one, as I say, I'm doing this as a thank you to my mate Ali. So we're going to be doing it in some custom colours. I'm probably going to go with a purple body, and we're going to see if we can do the racking on top in pink, and then we'll rechrome the wheels, clean up the windscreen. It's a bit grimy, to say the least, and then do some rechroming or respray the chassis. So let's crack on. We'll get a drill out and we'll get this post hole drilled and see what we've got inside. So I'll catch you in a few. Cheers. Okay then, welcome to this build update, the first one, and as always we're going to start with removing the chassis. So we get our little cordless parkside drill with our slightly oversized drill bit, and we'll drill out this post hole. And there we go, there wasn't much to that at all. So hopefully we'll get a screwdriver and see if we can push these studs through for this plastic racking. One of the wheels popped off. There's a stud inside for the racking at the top. Just get rid of that windscreen. So there's the spare wheel. There's the windscreen. Then we've got a clip for the roof. Okay, we've got that off. And hopefully that'll just feed through. Great, okay. So there's our racking. There is our body. Okay. First problem's going to be this plate that's holding the axles in place. From past experience, I know that I'm going to have to drill these rivet heads off to get the axles out, and then we'll use some super glue and baking powder to put these back in place. So let's get those off next. That's one side. And just taking this slowly, you can usually get more done on a slow speed than you can on a fast speed. Just a tad more. Taking our screwdriver, and off it pops. So we've done no damage to this bracket, and now we can get those wheels out. So there we go, there's the disassembly. It was fairly quick. What are we going to do next? We'll stick this in some caustic soda. We may stick this in caustic soda and see what happens. All the plastic parts will want washing. We'll get that done, and we'll probably catch you in the lab. So catching a few. Cheers. So welcome back to the lab, folks, and here we are with our 4x4 body and chassis. We're going to drop that into our caustic soda jar, add some boiling water, and as always we're wearing some PPE, and we're going to add our caustic soda. And give that a bit of swirl round, move it to one side, quick rinse out of the measuring cup, and then next I've got a tray of washing up detergent, and we're just going to add our plastic parts to that, and then using a toothbrush, get a quick rinse over. I'll put them back in and let them soak in there for a while now that we've given them a scrubbing, and we'll be back in the usual half an hour to check on what's happening with our caustic soda. I can see it looks like it's pinning the paint already, So like I say, we'll give that half an hour, collect all our pieces, and I'll meet you back at the bench. So catch you in a few. Cheers. Welcome back folks to this build update, and the first job today is to get some wire brushing done. So we're going to clean the body, the chassis, and we also need to clean these axles. So let's fire up the Dremel and get these cleaned up. So there we go, they've cleaned up quite nicely. I need to do the insides a bit more because the inside does show through on these. You can see through the side of the wheels, so we're going to have to spray the interior as well. So I'll complete this off camera, and then we should be at a point where we can start doing some priming and top coating. So I'll catch you in a few. Cheers. Welcome back folks to another build update, and we're at the stage where we have got our parts back from being painted. So we've got a nice burgundy body. The chassis has gone from silver to black. The only other thing I've got left to do is to polish up the windscreen, but what I want to do is to get these wheels put back in and the axle mounted. So what I'm going to do is to use some super glue after I've actually put the axle bracket back. That would have been a bit silly. Okay, looks like it's seating nicely. I'm just mounting it on an old paint pot. So let's try that again. Well, there's a dollop of super glue, and then we're going to sprinkle that with some baking powder. And then same on the other side. Make sure we've got everywhere covered. That's good. And put the top back on, and of course I could have shook off the excess. So we'll let that settle now, and then while that's doing its job, we'll look at polishing up the windscreen. So I'll catch you in a few. Cheers. So we are, folks, with our build update and our 4x4 open back truck. And I've reassembled the model, polished up the windscreen and added a couple of logos. So what we'll do is get this on the turntable and do a bit of a reveal. So I'll catch you in a few. Cheers. So here we go, folks, with the reveal of our Matchbox 4x4 open back truck. And as I said, this is from my mate Ali Peckham. So we've stripped this back and give it a burgundy body and a rose pink metallic rack on the top. We've re-chromed the wheels and cleaned them up. We're using some methylated spirit just to get rid of some of the dirt. So I hope you're happy with this one, Ali, and I've enjoyed doing this one. It's not all about making them accurate when you do a restore. It's all about just having a bit of fun. So I'll catch you in the next one. This is PJ signing off, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.